Sometimes it seems when things are really terrible on a global scale, the best thing you can do is focus on more immediate, manageable problems. Joe Galliani has taken that approach. He's here with some pointed observations about what is wrong with the world today, and he has some specific suggestions for what to do about it.
Let's face it, things are in rotten shape. Don't let anyone kid you. Test scores are low, the school system's in crisis, and unemployment is still high. The Cold War's back bigger than ever, we've got troops and ships all over the planet, and the greenhouse effect threatens to make the valley prime beachfront property. But worse than all of that is the general overall decline in values among the masses. I see evidence all around me that people no longer care about simple courtesy, the rights of others, or cooperating to the benefit of civilized society. They'll tell you they do, but when you talk to them, their actions prove otherwise. You see it in the streets, in your neighborhoods, where you work, eat, and play. The worst part is, most people now accept this behavior from others, and often even from themselves. Perhaps the most serious and flagrant example of my claim can be witnessed at your local Cineplex. Television has no doubt ruined things for those of us who like to become involved deeply with the films we watch. Forgetting who and where we are to become part of the story on the screen is the true ambition of filmgoer and filmmaker alike, but such dreams are not shared by all. Now, personally, I've lost my sense of humor about shelling out hard-to-find cash, gambling on 80s-style entertainment, and being annoyed and distracted by yahoos apparently dedicated to doing nothing but. Haven't these people heard of drive-ins? Why do these people go to the movies anyway? Do they select their films at random? They're obviously not interested in the film experience, or even the story. They talk in loud, incessant voices, narrating the movie or relating past life highlights. They bring babies programmed to cry and scream during crucial points in the film, and young children to R-rated movies, and then assign them seats far away to harass and disturb strangers for a change. They feel the price of admission includes the right to act as if they were at home. Now, isn't it time we did something about this situation instead of quietly seething, unable to concentrate on the film? I say it is. I'm not here to just complain and depress you. I have ideas. I've been thinking. Here now, some immodest suggestions for change. First off, isn't it time they built soundproof booths for babies and noisy children like they have in some churches? You just pipe the sound in and let them make all the noise they want. How about special, low-price, high-volume theaters for adolescents only? They see the films they like 15 or 20 times anyway. You could keep the overhead low by cleaning the place on a monthly basis, which would be more than enough for the kids. Of course, kids aren't the only offenders of the public's sensitivity. Many so-called adults, after years of couch potato training, don't know how to behave in theaters and need to be shown. Educated, if you will. How about lobby posters or pamphlets at the snack bar? Snappy slogans on the drink and popcorn containers? On-screen announcements? These are not the answer. These people do not read. That's why they don't stay for the credits. How about individual earphones, like on airplanes? At the very least, they could designate talking and no talking sections. But none of these are the answer. What we really need to do is start applying pressure. We, as individuals, have got to stop being afraid to confront the people who make our lives miserable, and the rest of us have to be willing to back them up. We must band together, become a powerful lobby. We'll get buttons, bumper stickers, our own public service announcements. We'll patronize only those theaters that enforce the courtesy rules. We'll use our vast economic power to bring about changes for the better. Are you with me? Do you care? I'm sad to say I doubt it. Most of you are probably too busy talking to have heard most of this anyway. For those that did, thanks for listening. Here's wishing you peace and quiet. Till next time. For FM 88, this is Joe Galliani.
Galliani is a screenwriter and local magazine editor. This is Morning Edition on FM 88. Everyone knows